Here in Svay Rieng, we've been working with these farmers for a couple of years now and really trying to integrate more, encouraging them, and that's what these farm visits are about, to integrate these things they've been learning the past 2 years into their actual farms. So here we are at Song's farm, one of the participants from the courses we've been doing over at IVY here. And we decided to do some farm visits, consultations, have the group do some work for each farmer. Right now the group's over here clearing out one of the rice paddies that he's going to do some vegetables in for this season. He'll continue doing rice, but he'll be switching back and forth between rice and vegetables. Here they only do one season of rice with the available monsoon, and then that's it. They don't have strong groundwater or enough to do two seasons. One of the other things we were doing with the farmers that we're visiting is we're giving them a few trees, try to get them going on planting more trees. We planted 3 or 4 trees and then coming around here as the beginning of a windbreak, but also then to produce more organic matter, because that's the thing I think is really critical in many tropics, and especially here in Svay Rieng where the soil's so poor, is that 95 or so plus % of the nutrient value in an ecosystem is held within above ground, within the biosphere, is the above ground biosphere, the vegetation. So it's really important when you're doing annual cropping of any type, or any type of agriculture in the tropics, that you have to maintain that above ground savings, as it were. That's where you hold the nutrients and cycle the nutrients on a farm. So we're really encouraging the farmers to develop more of a complex structuring, more layered, and especially with the trees and bushes, so they can produce a lot of organics, which then can be cycled into the soil. And then also with this, it's having the guys work together. They're kind of spread out. They've pulled in from different areas, so they're from different villages, but really promoting a sharing of work, sharing of ideas, getting to see each other's farms. Song's farm is a little different in the sense that it's fairly small. He's an older man, a grandfather, and so he's just really working this very small plot. So all in all, very exciting little place, having lots of fun, working together. In a group of farmers like we have here with IVY, there's going to be a few of them, hopefully more than a few, but that are going to be a little bit more progressive, a little bit more experimental, a little bit more excited to try these things out, and this farm being one of them. So it's really good when you're, as a strategy to recognize these people and then work with them, because then they become within the community. It's the system itself changing itself, as we talked about, finding those leverage points, or identifying those places where change is already happening and then helping promote that change. And this guy here, Song, is obviously, I think, that way. You can just see the farm. A lot happening on the farm, a lot of cool stuff, vertical space, using all little nooks and crannies, very progressive, doing new stuff. We just put in this nice gray water. So pretty exciting little farm here, and that's why, he can be, for this group, he could be one of those people that has a really helps the others move forward.
This is the big busy morning at the villager farm that we just start to come to have activity to create his farm with building new bed garden and mulching and planting some legume tree for increase the soil healthy and stronger. By study about permaculture, they know how to care for people, and they know about what the farmer do. The farmer's not just planting. The farmer is creating the soil healthy and strong. When they create strong, healthy soil, and then they have the plant healthy, and the family will happy and healthy too. So everything they have to connect with each other, with the environment, human, and the soil, and sunlight too.
So here's a gray water system we're putting in. And gray water is an excellent introductory strategy or something to introduce into a village. It has immediate results, very simple to do. It illustrates really a lot about the cycling, creating cycles and trying to hold resources. One thought on this design that we're looking at that I'm considering is right here of actually putting in a little few water plants. So actually making a very small constructed wetlands. Water comes off the pad, goes through the plants and roots, gets some processing, then continues on down through the pipe. We got some bamboo siding going on here on the ditch we had made. And then back here, there's a bamboo sort of roof on it. And then a scrap piece of this bagging, this plastic bagging that a lot of things come in. So covering it up, and don't need no PVC now with this nice little underground channel that they're making. So that's pretty sweet.